Let's start with the reading, Scorpio. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Especially for cross watchers, keep in mind that energies go both ways. Feel free to interpret the direction of the messages as it best resonate with your own personal situation. Also, I am selecting people for free personal readings. In case you need one, just keep watching to know how to get selected. Now, let's see what messages we have for you today. Okay, all right. You have a beautiful reading right here. Oh my God. I almost see it as a wave coming towards you, and definitely wave, water in tarot always mean emotional energy, emotions coming towards you. And this is exactly what we see right here. The energy at the bottom of the deck talks about a new connection, something that will definitely turn out to be a new relationship, and something that is going to give you so much love. But especially what I'm seeing right here is that it's going to make you behave and act in ways that you usually don't. I see right here clearly an energy, a connection so powerful that can make you question really everything and can make you see things in a different way as well. Wow. This is going to be powerful. And we have amazing cards. The Star, the Lovers, the Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Two of Cups. This is going to be good, Scorpio. Now, in the middle of the reading, we have Judgment, crossed by the Queen of Swords reversed, actually. And so right here, what you're looking at is you losing your old ways. And I almost don't recognize you myself in this. Really, it's clear that right here you are feeling like it's okay to let go of a part of yourself, which instead you usually always rely on. You always follow these patterns because you know that they work for you. And these patterns to me are very much represented here by the Queen of Swords. You have the tendency to always be on the lookout for red flags. You know, when you start feeling especially an emotional connection with someone, you immediately rely on that side of yourself, which helps you spotting things that maybe you want to spot sooner rather than later. And there's nothing wrong with that. You do it. It works for you. You know, at times, maybe often, you find things that you would not want to find. But at the same time, you know, it's best to know it right away, because you have gone into situations and relationships that instead, either you were not looking for these red flags, or you weren't able to see them and then you regretted it later on. And so right here, you usually are very attentive to things, to the other person's words, behavior, actions, background, overall life. I feel like maybe sometimes to be with you, the person needs to pass an exam. They need to have certain things that for you are essential. And honestly, there's nothing wrong with that. It's best to know what you want so that you don't waste time with the things and people that you do not want, and that eventually might turn out to be something that doesn't make you happy. And so good for you. It's good to behave this way. Now, it looks like you're letting go of that. In this specific situation with this specific person, you're letting go of that side of yourself. And we will see for how long. We will see if this is a good thing or not. But this attraction, this is talking about an attraction that it's so strong that it's going to make you forget about the possibility for things to go wrong. And that really has to do with the strength and the power that this connection will have with you. Perhaps You are going through this already. You already know who this person is. And if you don't, this is coming in, and it's coming in strong. You're going to know that this is happening to you. It's not something that goes unnoticed. It's not, if you feel that maybe it's that person or maybe it's this person, no, that's not a message for you. But this is clearly for those people who are starting to feel that emotional connection, attraction, and it's hard to just recognize yourself and your thoughts into this new chapter, into this situation right here. Your focus, the lovers. You see this person as potentially being your soulmate. Right here, you clearly perceive an energy from this person which is telling you they are made for you. It's almost as though you have made a list of all the things that you wanted to see in a person, and this person has them all. They check all the boxes and more. So you see why you feel this way. In a way, you'll realize that you can communicate with this person even without talking. And I just see something about their face, something about their smile, their eyes, the way they smile, the way they laugh. There is something right here which is going to make your heart melt. And it's going to be hard to just maintain that usual judgment that you have, good judgment. Look out for things that maybe might be red flags. Now, I'll help you out with that. We'll see if maybe there are things that you're not seeing because you might be blinded by the sun energy, but we will see. It doesn't have to be, Scorpio. I know that given your experiences, you might feel as though everyone has that thing that they try to hide. And every situation has that turning point, which is going to determine a major shift towards a possible bad and negative outcome. But it doesn't have to be. You have to believe that. You truly have to believe it, Scorpio, because it will change your life. And so right here, we see that you feel this way, and it's making it very hard for you to just be more logical in a situation that usually sees you being very logical, at least at this point into your life. And so what we're seeing right here is clearly something that will impact you greatly. Now, in your past position, we have the High Priestess, and we see how up to this point, you have never made any sudden move, you know? You have really looked at the person, trying to understand their true energy, because you're very intuitive sign. You cannot hide anything to Scorpios, nothing at all. And so right here, this is how you have behaved in the recent past, in the past. And right now, that the energy is pretty much gone into this situation. Always trying to find the hidden truths, always trying to look at the signs. But overall here, this is telling you that that energy is in the past, but also is telling you that for once you have to surrender to a higher power. There are spiritual experiences that make you maybe believe at times that everything you believed up to that point is not useful anymore, is not applying to your life anymore. And maybe this is that time for you. Now, in your strength position, Knight of Wands, just focus on that passion that you have inside. This is going to be your main focus right now, and it has to be. There is an unexpected event, and your strength resides into pursuing your dreams, not pursuing your nightmares, not focusing on what can go wrong. Instead, focus on what can go right, on what it's going to go right. Let's word it in the right way. Here, your strength is into be impulsive, which maybe doesn't come easy for you, but for now, you have to. You have to. This is bringing some sort of traveling. Maybe someone traveling towards you, you traveling towards them, or overall just an emotional transition. You traveling from a stage in your life to another one, from a state to a new one. And supporting the reading, we have the Sun. supporting the reading, the main energy underneath it all. It's this beautiful sun, which is the source of all the happiness that you're about to experience with this person. Right here, we see a complete cycle that comes to an end. Maybe a cycle where you have struggled a lot. Well, that's all done. That's all over with. And right here, guess what the sun asks you to do or asks you to say? This sun asks you to say yes. To say yes to what's coming towards you. Not to say no, not to say maybe. This is a yes. Full on, 100%. You have to go for this. You know, this is really you having fun with this person, realizing that there is nothing that it's worrying you or concerning you in any way. And although that could be a beautiful thing, in your specific case, it can be pretty destructive because you're used to see things that are not good about the person. They're not, things that might be wrong. So the fact that everything is actually perfect, that thing alone might make you feel a little bit suspicious, you know? But you definitely have to go with this one, at least from what we see right now. Now, in the hidden energies, we have that specific beginning coming towards you. We have that chapter starting off for you. And we see that the main energy is already the following from this. So you're already impacted by something that perhaps hasn't even happened yet. And right here, we see that coming towards you, it's a message. It's someone opening up their heart to you. And overall, we have that new chapter beginning for you right here, right now. And it feels beautiful. It looks beautiful. Now, we have a lot of questions. We need to understand the other person's feelings, right? How is it possible that everything looks so perfect? How is it possible that you're not seeing anything wrong with this person? Is there something you should know about? How do they feel? What are their long-term intentions? Is this someone you should actually invest into, open up your heart towards? Or is this someone that maybe is just better than anyone else you've had up to this point at hiding things? Who is this person? How do they feel? And how this connection is bound to evolve given the current energies? Let's look into all of that. Let's flip the reading. Let's see what's happening on the other side. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, Scorpio, don't forget that every week I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails to confirm every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Now, stay tuned for the extended preview coming right up after this. Welcome back to your extended reading, Scorpio, and thank you so much for deciding to support the channel. Now, what we see here is definitely something very strong. I felt that immediately at the beginning of the reading, this wave coming towards you and really bringing you an emotional new chapter that can truly change the landscape around you completely. And so we see how everything seems perfect or will seem perfect as soon as this starts. But as a Scorpio, you are looking for things that might make you see what can go wrong into the situation. And you have this tendency in focusing on the hidden truths. But in this case, you're not finding anything. This person truly feels perfect. Is that even possible? And so let's immediately see what the other person feels, their true intentions. And let's see if there is anything about them that you should know about. And then we will see how this relationship is bound to evolve given the way that you feel for each other, given this love that will grow in ways that now you cannot even imagine. So, the Wheel of Fortune. All right. I mean, it just might be the time for you to be happy, Scorpio. Have you thought about that? Let's see what cards we get whenever we read into this person's energy. Wow. Okay. So there's definitely something you should know. Yes. Yep. But at the same time,